DDG million-dollar luxury lifestyle is insane. How he splurges on new GF Halle Bailey Part 2. DDG has clearly made a name in the music industry, and with that, we can see his success with how he has been living a luxurious lifestyle. All his hard work has paid off, and he truly deserves what he has right now. Join us in this video as we share DDG's luxury lifestyle. Let's get started. Before we dig into his luxury lifestyle, let's get to know more about our guy. Who is DDG? Daryl Dwayne Granberry, also known as DDG, is an American actor, singer, songwriter, composer, and YouTuber. DDG was born in the state of Michigan. His academic achievements were also noteworthy, particularly during his stay at International Tech Academy, when he was named class valedictorian. DDG enrolled in Central Michigan University after finishing high school, but he dropped out before completing his official education. According to DDG, he put his academic career on hold since he was making a good living, earning $30,000 a month. DDG rose to stardom as a YouTuber, amassing millions of views by submitting sketches and pranks to the video sharing site. He decided to try his hand at music after establishing himself in that world and quickly became popular. Take Me Serious, DDG's 2018 EP, lived up to its name, with 14 million streams for the hit Givenchy and 25 million for his one-off Arguments. Valedictorian, DDG's third album, was a similar success. His early life and childhood. DDG's childhood in Pontiac was difficult, with continual violence and danger. It's ghetto, he says, regarding his hometown. People dying, people dropping like flies left and right. It's made me want to do better, remain in school, do different, to keep me off the streets, DDG says, adding that he's lost a lot of friends due to death or is behind bars, and he's determined not to be one of them. Unfortunately, that's not something you hear about the rap scene. My people turn to rap music because they don't know what else to do and aren't scared to get real and dirty in order to make things work. But what about DDG? That was the last thing he wanted. He desired to do good and rise above his circumstances. DDG has often spoken about who he was as a child. He continues, "I was big on Call of Duty for some reason. That's all I actually did. I used to sit in my basement and play the game all day," he said. But that wasn't all he did. He adds, "I was a ladies guy as well. I had all the girls, and that's where I spent majority of my free time. Girls and video games." DDG's inspiration and what music means to him. DDG also became a great fan of a certain powerful Queens rapper and businessman during this time. He recalls, "I really listened to 50 Cent as a kid. 50 Cent was my favorite person in the world, and I used to buy all the G-Unit games, the G-Unit outfits, and all that." Later he discovered Drake, and now he considers No Long Talk and The Sixth God to be his two primary favorites. The balance is definitely excellent. DDG, who isn't afraid to show off what his YouTube and rap popularity have brought him, talked about his best buy thus far. "I recently purchased a Rolls-Royce Wraith," he says, referring to the vehicle he recently showcased on his Instagram account. "Actually, I bought a mansion as well, which makes me sound a little bougie." Well, there's nothing wrong with flexing on what you worked hard for, right? Ballin' is an understatement. He went from having one good and stable job to having two and being able to afford highly expensive items. It is understandable for him to idolize someone like 50 Cent in terms of music, given the influence 50 Cent had on the world of rap when he debuted, for better or worse. Here's what he said about his passion for music. "I was definitely a music lover as a kid. We had a home studio in the crib, so me and my brothers would always go downstairs and play in the studio. I was the class clown, but at the same time, I always did my work. So that's where the good grades came from. I think good grades came from me being competitive. If I feel like someone's trying to compete with me, I go even harder." DDG's goals and passion for music. Given that the majority of DDG's life over the last 5 years has been vividly documented through thousands of YouTube vlogs, posted for over 2 million of his loyal fans, anyone might easily find any tape of a perceived mishap by conducting a simple search. Regardless, he maintains his staunch stance. I only say that because the L's I take, I don't really see them as L's. DDG's glass-half-full attitude pervades all aspects of his life, and it originates from his innately unshakable confidence, which he has had since he was a child. DDG was able to negotiate a deal with Epic Records without surrendering any of his terms, including the ability to own his masters, a valuable move not every new artist can lock in, thanks to his signature conviction and an immense fan base he created from the bottom up. Again, he thanks his self-assurance. "I just knew exactly what I was bringing to the table," he adds. "I already had everything, so not getting what I wanted from a label would be like shooting myself in the foot." Some may describe him as arrogant, but it's more of a reflection of how he sees himself. He realizes he could be in a far worse situation right now, but he isn't. Another factor that sets DDG apart from the rest in a positive way is his genuine desire for everyone to succeed. Michigan is recognized for its thriving hip-hop rap scene, and he is a staunch believer that anyone can succeed there without criticizing each other. I like seeing everybody win, and it's hard making it out of Michigan, so it's dope to see. I also feel like I don't sound like I'm from Michigan. The music I make, I don't feel like I make it to sound like I'm from a particular place. The music scene in Michigan is beautiful, and we found a different sound. DDG's net worth. DDG has a diversified musical career. Therefore, it's no surprise that he earns money from a variety of methods. DDG makes a nice living from his YouTube channels, in addition to his songs and musical contracts. DDG's net worth is now believed to be between $1.5 and $3 million. DDG has a very luxurious lifestyle. His watch and jewelry collection alone is worth more than $500,000. In an interview with Esquire, DDG got to show some of his designer clothes and, of course, some of his watch collection. DDG pulls out a who's who of rare watches, including an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak $50,000 watch, a $60,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus, and one requisite. If you're a rising rap superstar, Richard Mille, $185,000. For those of you keeping track at home, that's a cool $330,000 on wristwear alone. And really, he's only getting started. He also owns a massive mansion that costs him $2.4 million, plus a $700,000 remodeling bill. The mansion features 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, as well as a unique music system that allows him to play music from everywhere in the house. The estate has a basketball court and a large home theater. DDG appears to be living the high life. Moving on to what you guys have been waiting for, DDG's love life. DDG's love life has been somewhat intriguing up to this point. Initially, the rapper was dating YouTuber Kennedy Simone, but their relationship didn't work out, and they had to break up. DDG was later linked to Ruby Rose, in which both shared publicly. Their relationship went on and off, and the public was there to notice every single drama or conflict the couple had. As of now, DDG is currently linked to Halle Bailey. It's definitely no longer a secret that DDG and Halle Bailey are a couple. We may not have any confirmation from them, but we've probably seen enough proof that they are both dating. From watching a concert together, going out on dates, being all cuddly together, what else can we ask for, right? Their actions speak for themselves. DDG probably learned from his previous relationship and decided to keep it low-key this time around. Whether they confirm it publicly or not, the important thing is that both DDG and Halle Bailey are happy with whatever they have, right? Now, that's a wrap. What are your thoughts about DDG's luxury lifestyle and his relationship with Halle Bailey as a power couple? Let us know in the comments section down below. We hope you guys liked the video. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.